my channel. So today we are sitting down and we are doing a fall inspired makeup look, another fall makeup look, but this time I decided to make it a little bit more berry toned, since for the most part I tend to go in the fall time with like rusty, orangey sort of shades. I wanted to do a really berry toned look for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled a little bit. I struggled a little bit with multiple parts of this makeup look, multiple products, and it's not what I was envisioning. It's not what I sat down to do. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. I still had fun making this video for you guys. Before we get started, don't forget to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out, help spread the word, and get my videos out there so I can grow. Other than that, if you're excited and you want to see how I got this berry tone fall look right here, then let's go ahead and get started. So for the eyes today, I pulled out an oldie. Notice I didn't say an oldie, but a goodie, because I struggle with this palette. I struggle with this palette, and I hate that I do, but I do. And it is the Tati Beauty Textures Neutral Volume 1, I think. I like this palette. I like how it is set up. I think it's beautiful. I like all the textures in here, but I really struggle, especially with these mattes down here. They just get really patchy on me, and I don't know why. But I have not reached for this palette in a very long time, so I'm pulling it out, showing it some love again. Hopefully today I don't have issues. We shall see. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Matte Soothe shade and put that in my crease. As you saw in the intro, I have not filmed the intro yet because I film it when my makeup is done. I'm going to really be focusing on the Poet row and do like a really burgundy sort of toned eye look today. And I'm excited. I hope it turns out good. We shall see. You guys have already seen the look by the time you get to this point in the video, but I obviously have not. So we shall see. I'm just putting the Soothe Matte shade as like a really nice transition shade. I got a little deeper than I was really wanting to, so I'm gonna take a little bit of the Matte Aura shade here, and we're gonna go over this and try to lighten it up because I made it too deep and dark, which was my fault. Okay, next we're gonna take the Poet Matte and put that pretty much everywhere into our crease and probably a little bit down on the lid. Okay, so it's actually looking really pretty. See, it just gets like patchy. I don't know if you can see out here. These shades just for some reason get patchy on me. I don't know why. I'm gonna use a different brush, put some on the outer edge. I really wanted to focus on like burgundies today because I said in my best fall makeup video or best makeup for fall video that I tend to stick with more of like the orangey tones, which is true, I do. So I wanted to do like a burgundy look today because obviously burgundy and wine and like berry tones are really popular around fall time as well. So okay, next I'm gonna take the Ritual Matte here, the deep dark brown, but I'm going to take this little tiny BK Beauty brush and we're going to try to do a wing, just a really small one, nothing too intense. Alrighty, that's like a really barely there noticeable wing, which is what I wanted. Next, I'm gonna take, this palette is so big and awkward. Next, I'm gonna take the Sequin Poet shade right here. If you can see, there's like a ton of different like shimmers in it that's like has blue specks in it. I think you can see that on camera. It is a really beautiful shade. I thought about putting it on with glitter primer, but it's like a matte shade with sequin in it. So I'm just gonna put it on, I guess with my finger. Ooh, that's really pretty. Can you see all those sparkles? I hope these sparkles don't like fall down on my face throughout the day. That's really pretty. Okay, I like that. Just re-emphasizing the wing here. We kind of lost it a little bit. And I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'm gonna go do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, this is not my favorite eye look ever. And I just realized I was planning on doing like a bright, bold berry lip. And I have this like bright, dark berry eye look. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot. So that was a mistake on my end. I don't know. I'm just not loving this eye look. I just feel like every time I use that palette, I struggle and I don't like how my makeup looks after using it. And I decided to pull it out and use it again today just to see, and I'm not loving it. But for primer, we're gonna go in with my Smashbox Primerizer because I am trying to use this up. You guys know that. Also, the shimmers fell down all over my face, so that's fun. And I feel like I have extra blueness under my eyes, so I'm going to go in with this Neutrogena Color Correcting Concealer. It's in their peach shade. It's going to help just cover up a little bit of this blueness. I'm only going to put a little bit. And then for foundation, oh, I'm so excited. I have a brand new to me foundation. It is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So I ended up picking up the shade L2 Mont Blanc. I have wanted this foundation for so long, like years, so long. I finally decided to bite the bullet and pick it up when Sephora was having their 20% off foundations recently. I was able to go in store in Sephora and actually like swatch it. I always thought this shade would be my shade, but I never fully knew. First time using it, I'm so excited. It says shake well before use. But anyways, when I went into the store and was able to swatch it, I saw that this really was my correct shade. Pump some out onto the back of my hand and dot it on my face. I don't know, I'm just excited. I've heard really good things about this foundation. It's been a cult classic essentially for a long time. So many people love this, and I'm hoping the hype is real. So let's blend this in. Ooh, okay, it's got pretty nice coverage. The shade's a little yellow on me. I don't love that, but I feel like a lot of foundations pull yellow on me. Blending in really nicely though. I don't think that I detect a scent either, which is awesome. I like when makeup products don't have scents in them. Gotta drag it down my neck, help it match a little bit better. Yeah, it's actually not matching me as well as I thought it was going to, but it's not awful. And I think once we have everything else on, it'll be fine. All right, I like it. It's not like immediately blowing me out of the water and immediately making me think this is gonna be like my new favorite foundation. It definitely kind of lost a little bit of the cover. I'm just gonna go in with another layer on my cheeks. Okay, I got it all blended in. It looks okay. It looks okay. There's not really much else I can say about it. I mean, it's not looking too drying. A little bit here and a little bit on my nose, which tends to happen. It had good coverage. I wouldn't say like completely full coverage. There's definitely still some things peeking through. I don't know if you can really see on camera. Some of my acne scars are still peeking through, which I don't hate that. I don't know. I'm just like, oh, it's just okay right now. You know what I mean? It's definitely not the worst foundation I've ever tried, but it's definitely not making me love it like right away like a couple other ones I've tried, like the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation. The first time I tried that, I was like, yep, new favorite. I love it. Like I could tell right away I loved it. And I don't love this right away, but I don't hate it. I mean, I'm definitely not like, this looks awful or anything like that. It blended in nicely. And it looks okay. It's just okay. So I'll have to keep trying that out for sure and definitely see how it wears today. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer. I have the shade 03 Fair. I'm just trying to use this up. This might be a little light, but it's fine. It'll add a little extra coverage and brightness to my cheeks down here, which will be nice. Alright, I went ahead and set my face off of camera. For under my eyes, I used my Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening and Setting Palette in the shade Fair to Light, I believe. And then for the rest of my face, I used my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I am not gonna lie, I am regretting using this eyeshadow palette. Do you just see how it's sticking so weird on my eye there? Like, I don't know if it's the matte shade or the sequin shade, but it like right here in my crease, it's just sticking so weird and it just like looks patchy. Oh, okay, it's fine. I'm just annoyed with myself because I knew I didn't like that palette. I was trying to give it another go and I don't like it still. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Milani Silky Matte bronzer in the shade Sunlight. And we're just gonna bronze this face a little bit. I am gonna go in with another one on top. Do I need two bronzers? No, a little excessive, but here we are. I'm gonna go in with a little bit denser of a brush. That one the fluffier one wasn't really picking up this bronzer very well. That's better. Then for the bronzer that I'm gonna go on top of this one with, I'm gonna use my Kosas. This is their soft bronze, I believe, and it's in the shade Light. This just has a little bit of sheen and glow to it. And the Milani one is matte. So I figured I would just add a little glow to my face. I haven't used this one on its own yet. I'm kind of afraid to. I just feel like it'll be like too glowy if I use it completely on its own. So I've only used like a little bit of it to top a matte bronzer like I am right now. One day, I'll use just this one and try it out. But using it like this to top another matte bronzer, it is beautiful. Next up for highlight, I'm going to use my Catrice More Than Glow highlighter, and this is in the shade Supreme Rose Beam. I've only used this once, but I really liked it the last time I used it. Oh yeah. So I wanted to give it a go again. That is such a beautiful highlight. Then for blush, sticking with the more rosy tone theme, I'm going to go with my M Cosmetics Heaven's Glow blush in the shade Venetian Rose. I figured this will match this eye look we got going on. Oh yeah, very pretty. I love these blushes. All right, I'm gonna go do some of the more boring stuff off camera. I'm gonna go fill in my eyebrows, put on some mascara, probably finish the lower lash line, and then we will be back for lips. So I'll be right back. So to finish up my lower lash line, all I did was ran that Matte Poet shade, and then I also used the Metallic Aura shade as my inner corner and a brow bone highlight. For my brows, I used my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3.5 and then my Ilia Essential Brow Gel. And for mascara, I used my Bite Upswing Little Baby Mascara. So now that you are caught up, I'm really bummed. For lips, the whole point of this look that I wanted to do was I wanted to use this Pixie liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Berry Beauty, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think it'll match the eyes, and I think it'll just be a little too, it just won't go. So for lips, I don't know if I'm gonna do this one either. This is the Grande Lips Plumping Liquid Lipstick, and it's in the shade Vintage Rose. I feel like this would match better, but I still don't think it would match very much, and I really don't think I wanna go in with a bold lip when my eyes are so bright and bold. So I think I'm just gonna play it safe and go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in the shade Pillow Talk. And then top it with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Sweet Mouth. And last but not least, we're gonna go in with my Hailey's Beauty Refresh Ultimate Priming and Setting Spray to lock it all in. And that was it, you guys. That was my fall get ready with me, but more berry tone this time. Since I typically go in with more orangey or rusty sort of shades, I wanted to do a get ready with me with berry tones. Not gonna lie, I don't love how this makeup turned out. I really don't. I can definitely see myself decluttering this in my next eyeshadow palette declutter, which stinks because it was very expensive and I was expecting to love it. And I'm not kidding you, every single time I've used it, I've been let down. And I don't like my look. So I really just don't love this eye look at all. And also the blue shimmers and blue sparkles I feel like are gone. Like, I don't know where they went. They just kind of like disappeared. And as far as the foundation, I don't know if I'm liking it. I feel like my face just looks kind of cakey right now. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep testing this out. But I do for the most part like how this look turned out. It's definitely not what I envisioned. I'm bummed that I wasn't able to do my super like dark, berry, vampy liquid lipstick lip that I was envisioning, that I was planning on doing, which was definitely my fault with going so bright and bold on the eyes. That was my fault. But I hope you guys liked this video while you were watching it. Let me know down below how you are. I don't know what I was, how you doing? How you doing? Are you doing okay? I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, that was it. That was my baritone fall look. I'm a little bummed how it turned out, if you can't tell. Sorry that this ending of the video is a little Debbie Downer-ish, but that's okay. I love you guys so much. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome. I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.